Alright, so hey guys, it's Bottom Warp Star, and welcome back to Kirby Star Allies. We're going to be taking on the Ultimate Choice. This is a mode that unlocks after you beat the main story mode, but also if you beat Guest Star Allies like I did on this file, you unlock the Ultimate Choice. Now, you might see that the text looks a bit different than it did in the last episode. That's because I went ahead and did level 5 on this, and also I played the level we're about to do on my personal save file, because, you know, I'm really bad with these kind of things, so I had to practice a bit. I had to go ahead and do level 5 on this file, so that way I can unlock the next hardest difficulty, which is level 7, which is what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go ahead and choose our allies. Blade Knight, Dribbling. I'm just kidding, guys. We don't need any allies. We're just going to do this with Kirby by ourselves. No allies needed. We're going to be doing this by ourselves. No help, no help. I mean, it's nice to have the allies, but that would just make this a pushover, now would it? Alright, so we're going to be taking this on. This is basically the arena of this game. So we're going to be soloing all of these bosses with the base form of Kirby. Now, this is quite difficult, so if I'm quiet, it's because I gotta concentrate a little bit. But I will say, these bosses are definitely more interesting when you're not doing them with the allies, because, I don't know, you get to learn their attack patterns a bit more, as opposed to, well, when you're playing with the allies, you're just kind of spamming everywhere. You just kind of, I don't know too much about what you're doing, so it's kind of a breath of fresh air when you're doing this by yourself. I mean, of course the game is fun with multiplayer and all, but, you know, that just makes the bosses a little bit of a pushover, which is exactly why I chose to do this by myself, with no allies. I'm just Kirby, just Kirby, and it chose the no abilities option. Now I will be using some abilities that you get, but only for like a few seconds, because that's just kind of a strategy I guess I have. I played this, I practiced this before I actually made this video, so good thing I did, because it's actually pretty challenging when you don't know what you're doing. So if I'm quiet, it's because I need to concentrate. But there is quite a lot to say, so I probably won't be too quiet now. This is the mid-boss all-stars thing of this game, I guess. Alright, so he's gonna jump, so we're gonna go ahead and attack him. Alright, so he jumped over it. Oops. No worries. This is that's it. That's it for him. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna be can inhale the shields of these guys. So I was gonna use that hammer for something. I was gonna spit it at these twin frosties, which is actually, these guys are a little difficult when you don't know what you're doing, and don't walk into them like I did. That's a very bad strategy to have. Alright. Alright, oh gosh, okay, I am not paying attention. Alright, come on. Alright, that Frosty's dead. Now we can inhale the snowman. Alright, there we go. That is it for them. They were kind of destroyed, but I don't know. I don't need any healing items right now. This fight is pretty easy to not take any damage on right here, so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, just kind of, I guess, beast mode this. So, King Deity, let's do this. Basically, you just wait for him to trip over you, and then he's gonna jump. So that's when you spit your stars back at him. Alright, and then he's gonna go buff DDD. I guess we'll watch the cutscene for it. Yep, buff DDD still looks as clean as ever. Alright, Alright, gotta be careful, because his fists have a lot of range. I'm gonna jump there, that way you can spit over the rock, because the rock will cancel out the star that you spit out. So now what we gotta do is we gotta slide to break this. We could use the food, dirty food. Now if you swallow this, then you take damage, so no free food for you here. You may see an example of that later, and wow, we defeated him before he even went to the final floor. That's how you know this man's getting destroyed. Alright, I believe next is the last pair of mid-bosses. Alright. I'll go ahead and take one of these. Now, these actually give you a lot of health. Oh yeah, and you might have already noticed, your health is decreased on level 7. So, yeah, things are quite a bit more difficult. Alright, so we are fighting Bugsy. It's pretty easy once you know his attack pattern. Alright, so we're gonna that. Alright, now it's gonna try and charge at us from above. Pretty easy to dodge though, so we're just gonna do that. Alright, now I'm gonna take this. Do that. Okay, I did it a bit early because if you attack a boss while his health is like filling up, then the boss takes way less damage. So you probably want to spit whatever you have at the boss after he's done taking his health. Now we're gonna take this. Now when the water enemy spits out the projectile, that's when you want to use the cook, because then it will cook 3 foods, which you can use to heal yourself. Alright, now this is probably the hardest part right here, Twin Vividria. So these two will go absolutely ham on you, so you gotta be careful. And when they're following, one of them is following you like that, you want to try and get away as far away from the other Vividria as possible. That way you have time to inhale the paintings. So that's exactly what you want to do there. Alright, so now we're going to do this. Oh no, he's going to paint a Susie sculpture, which, nice reference to Planet Robobot right there. Alright, there we go. I took quite a bit of damage from that boss, but I probably would have been dead if I didn't take the energy drink thing. But I'm feeling pretty confident about Meta Knight, so yeah, this Meta Knight is actually pretty easy. So what you want to do, you don't want to attack him while he's sidestepping like that, so because he will deflect it, or he'll block it. And when he's swinging his sword around a lot like that, that's when you want to get ready to jump, because that's when he's going to shoot a projectile. Alright, so here's phase 2. Now, because we're in single player, he's only going to have two versions of himself, so yeah, that's kind of this boss's way of making it easier when you have only one person, or no allies. So yeah, and I got hit by that. Oh. Alright, now okay, I'm not being careful. I have to, like, multitask on these two people. Alright, okay, now they're gonna fly in the sky, and that's when they form the whole rock tower thing. Now, we're normal Kirby, so we can't really do much against this. So when they attack the rocks, that's when you want to start inhaling, because then you're gonna get a rock and then spit it out the other Meta Knight. So like this. And then it's going to do quite a bit of damage. Alright, and then this is where they're going to fuse back together. Normally, since we have allies, they never fuse back together, so pretty cool to see that, I guess. Alright, now this is attack that I've never been hit by before, so I don't know what the heck it does. Alright, it's going to jump. Alright, attack, there you go. Oh, and when he's charging up like that, you need to get away from him, because if you get caught in his attack when he's charging, then he's gonna absolutely do a flurry of sword swings at you, so you really want to get away from that. But now we're gonna move on to Goldon and Silvox right here. This boss is actually a little difficult if you don't know what you're doing, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So basically all you really want to do is just whenever you see the mini versions of them, or you can eat the bombs if you have if you inhale on it for a long time. Alright, so whenever you see those, you want to inhale them quickly because they're going to drop a bomb. You can still inhale the bomb and it probably does more damage, but you know, you just want to, whenever you see something to inhale it. Like, when they're sprinting here, they're going to have some stars, so you kind of want to follow them, I guess, and be sure to dodge right when they get close to you. And Goldon actually dies pretty quickly, so... Oh, I'm dumb. I was going to try and inhale that, but there was no way I was going to inhale it in that amount of time. So, alright. Ooh, that was a bad place to get stuck in. Luckily I was guarding, so... Alright, I'm just going to wait for more of the miniature versions. There we go. And there's actually a lot to do in case you want to beat a beam, but I'm just going to spit this last attack out at him. Oh. Oof. Okay. That was really bad. Alright. Waiting for a good opportunity. There we go. Now he's dead. Alright, that took longer than expected. Alright, so what's next? Isn't it... Oh, it's Krakow. I don't think I need any energy drinks for this. I'm pretty confident about Krakow, so... first phase is absolutely really easy, so all we really need to do is just take this and... I don't know, this part is pretty self-explanatory. Just whenever you see stars or enemies, just spit it back out at him. Alright, so just wait for this phase to be done. Alright, let's do it. Alright, there we go. That's phase 1. As we all know, he's going to turn into twin Krakow, so... Now this... He's going to try and pull that whole rain attack right off the bat. So you want to get into position when he's doing this attack. So you just need to stand like directly in between them, especially for this last attack. You want to try and stand in between him, and if you just keep inhaling, you're going to get a ton of stars. Now when you get the stars, you're going to want to come to the edge and get over here, because that way you'll land 2 hits on both of the Krakows. So that's what you want to do there. Alright, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that was a little bit of a scary attack to almost get stuck in. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait right here. And we're gonna attack him. Alright, so one more hit should defeat him. There we go. That was it. That was Twin Krakows right there. I'm gonna get another energy drink. That way, you know, that way we can prepare for Francisca, because the generals are a little difficult. Well, you gotta learn their attack patterns. Their attack patterns get a lot of getting used to, and you do not want to be hit by these girls, so yeah, let's get this started. First thing she's gonna do is do a charge attack, and then she's just gonna kind of swing her sword around, just try and get a little close, and then inhale the stars. Alright, then she's gonna go over there. So. Alright, so if you do exactly what I do, you'll skip the attack where she summons her giant snowblade, I think? I don't know what you call it. No, snowflake. Now, you just want to stand, you know, just look at where she's aiming and, like, stand right next to where she's about to aim. That's basically the best way to, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory how to evade that attack. Alright, so... Oof. Alright, is she gonna... Okay, that's not what she's gonna do. Alright. Oh, that was bad. Don't do that. Alright, now... All you really have to do here is whenever she attacks, she gets lowered to the ground, And when she's about right there, that's when you want to spit back at her. So yeah, that's basically something for the next general, Flamberge, and we barely took any damage from, so we're gonna go ahead and go without an energy drink here. So here's Flamberge, right here. So right off the bat, I think she's gonna swing her sword a bit. Just I think she only swings it tight. Now she is pretty fast, so you're gonna wanna hold your attack for when you know exactly where she's gonna land. So that's one thing to be aware of. And she's gonna, you know, make a whole fire track in the ground. So you want to stay on the opposite side of where she is. And that sword's right there. Alright, now this attack, she's gonna swing 3 times, and then she's gonna do a flurry. So be aware of that, but we didn't get to see it because I attacked quickly. Now you want to stay on the opposite side of where this cannon's about to fire. And then what you can do is stand right next to it and inhale, and you'll get a ton of stars. There you can land a big hit on her. Alright, so right here, you want to inhale any stars you see. And then you just want to jump up and let your attack right there. So that's basically how you do that attack. Now I believe this next attack is pretty devastating, so you want to be careful. She's going to try and trap you in her sword, so you want to avoid that attack at all costs. Alright, so then she's going to release them. Sure, dodge that, and I did a very bad job at dodging that. Alright, so that was Flamberge right there. Now we're going to move on to the final, was it the last one? Which, I don't know, she's not that hard when you know Zampartisan's attack pattern. I don't think I need an energy drink for this, so we're just going to go ahead and do this normally. Zampartisan, alright, so she has the most range, and she teleports, so much like Flamberge, you want to, oh, that was bad. Don't do what I did. Very much like Flamberge, alright, so, she moves really quickly, so you want to wait till you know she's in place to attack. So yeah, she goes all over the place. Alright, so right here, you want to go to the side she's on. You want to stand right about here and start inhaling, because I believe at least 1 star is going to be able to come over to you. Actually, never mind. Alright, be careful, because right here. Alright, I'm gonna come over here. You want to stand next to her and try and get as many stars, and then you're gonna want to come back and hit her. Actually, you can just jump like right there. You won't get hit. And now don't stand near that, because it's a pretty large attack. So there we go. That was it. I hope these tips are helpful. I'm trying my best to, you know, concentrate and explain like how you're supposed to do the boss. So hopefully I'm doing a good job. Alright, so now we're moving on to what I believe is the boss I'm most afraid to fight, which is Highness. So I believe Highness is probably one of the most difficult bosses in this game, in my opinion. So, well, except for the first phase. First phase is really easy. You just, you know, inhale these balls. And I believe he's gonna go in the center. Always want to stay in the center, like where he is right there. Now you want to quickly get away, because he's gonna shoot an electric ball there. And then she's gonna shoot projectiles out of there. Alright, so got 1 more hit for this phase. Usually I finish them off more quickly. Alright, we're gonna want to big inhale on that. Boom. Alright, so now we're in second phase with Highness. Oof, I might have to concentrate here. I mean, it's not like insanely difficult. It's just a little scary, I guess. because you don't want to die. Now, you want to time your hits here because he's going to use the 3 generals as a shield, which I bet you could already guess now. You want to get away from his attacks here because these attacks, he's going to swing the generals like a sword, and the attacks are pretty devastating, so you probably just want to hang out up here for a little bit. And deflecting the attacks is also a pretty difficult task, so I think you're just going to... Oof. Ow. Alright. Okay. Oof. Alright. Careful. Ooh. Alright. Almost to second phase with this guy. Alright. He is not taking a lot of damage, is he? Oh. Oh no. Alright. Careful. There we go. Second phase. And second phase is really difficult, so... Gonna want to concentrate a little here. Alright. Alright, so he's gonna do that. You always want to be ready for when he's about to do something like that. Oh, frick. I thought there were going to be stars, so that's why I hesitated a little. Uh-oh. Now, he's gonna send out the generals like that, so you want to be prepared for when he does that. Alright, so now he's going to do another attack thing, where he's going to use these guys as a shield. Now stay away from him. You may want to take the safe route and not attack at all. There we go. You can do that and you can stun him. Alright, one more hit and he's down. I don't know if he's going to do any more attacks. Alright. That wasn't the greatest idea I've ever had. Oh, shoot. I was about to die. Oh, that was scary. That was really, really scary. Alright. Now, I'm going to take the last of these. Now, here we go. This is Morpho Knight right here. So, I actually... 2 fun facts. One... I think you remember last episode. The butterfly he fuses with... This boss fight's a little scary, so I might have to concentrate. So the butterfly he fuses with is actually the same butterfly you see in like almost every modern Kirby opening cutscene. Second, Morpho Knight is the beta design for Meta Knight. So I think that's really interesting to see if they actually put this to good use. Alright. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oof. Alright, oh god. Oh no. Alright, I'm really trying to concentrate right now, so that's why I'm not speaking, like, at all. Oh no, no, good. Okay. Thank goodness I wasn't caught in that. Alright, here we go. Second phase, Morpho Knight. Alright, get away from that at all costs. Alright. Actually, you probably just want to wait till he's on the ground to attack. Alright. Alright. I think it's pretty easy to avoid this. Just sprint away from him when he's near you. Alright, get away. Alright, one more hit. There we go, we did it. Sorry I didn't like commentate whatsoever. Oh, that's just oof. It's a really scary boss to deal with. Because he's really quick and he blocks a lot. I mean, I think Galactonite is harder. In fact, it's a little disappointing that Galactonite wasn't actually a boss fight. I mean, technically he is Galactonite. But, you know, it just would have been cool to see a Galactonite fight in this game. But, oh well, I'll take what I can get. Another night boss is definitely cool. So here we are, the final boss of the game. Now, I'm not too scared about this, unless if we fail, then I'm going to be super upset. Because I have fought him a few times before this, so I basically know his attack patterns. Or avoid Termina. Alright, there he is. Void Termina, Destroyer of Worlds. Alright. So we're by ourselves. Which is pretty much the exact same thing we did in single player. Alright, so let's just avoid his first attacks. Now, from when I practice, the charge attacks I think do a lot more damage. So you're gonna want to do the charge attacks for this boss, which takes him out a lot more quickly, I think. You still want to concentrate on what's going on, though. Try not to take any damage, that way you can save that for, like, the final phase. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be on his left arm. Alright. Constantly attack, get away from him. Alright, now it's going to be on his back, as we all know, so you want to get close to him, and then you want to attack right here. It's basically the easiest way to get to the back. You just got to get close to him, and it's going to be on his head now, so want to get away from that. Keep doing the charge attacks. Oh. Took a little bit of damage there. Alright, one more hit. There we go. Alright, now we're going to move on to phase 2. Or, well, the first part of being inside of him. Alright. Now this part isn't so bad, I don't think. Still disgusting, my gosh. Surprised you'd see this in a Kirby game. Oof, alright. Cannot inhale the drops of blood? Is that blood? I think that's blood, actually. Alright. Oof. Not doing so well here. This man doesn't really have a very good attack pattern. There we go. That was the first part of him. Alright, now we're gonna go on to the next 3D bit, I guess. It's the Star Ally Sparkler thing. Alright. The Star Ally Sparkler parts are not the part I'm worried about. Because they're actually really not that hard, in my opinion. Now, it charges much faster when you're in slow motion, and you can actually finish the first part off when you're in that part in slow motion. You use the charged attacks. Yeah, the charge attacks are definitely much more devastating. Basically, you just want to keep moving in the same direction you're already moving in. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff, to be honest. Alright. I know, get away from these arrows. Oh god. I've been like trapped in between them. Alright. No slow-mo. I thought getting close to him would activate slow-mo. You know when you jump over his wings, it activates slow-mo. Right now it's on his back. Getting to the back is probably difficult. I think you gotta wait for it to jump over him in order to get the back. Alright, sorry about that quick edit right there. Had a phone call. Oh, frick. Darn it, I didn't activate slow motion. I was checking to see if my microphone was unmuted. Oops. Thankfully, I think we have time to activate it again. Let's destroy this man. Alright, there we go. Attacking him. Oh, crap. Alright. Oh dear. A little hard to tell where those lasers are gonna be. Alright, there we go. Finished him off before he can even do his last stand attack thing. Alright, let's jump into his body again. Alright, this is the part I'm most nervous about. I think I said that correctly. Alright, here we go. Now this, you just want to avoid his attacks. Wait to see stars. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, there we go. And he's going to do his spike attack, I think. Or he's going to do that. When you see the yellow ones, you can inhale those. Stars will come out of that. Alright. Now you want to head over where spikes are going to be, so wait for them to come out and attack them again. And this part can be a little unpredictable. Except he's always going to attack there the first time. And then he's going to go attack on the other side and then in the middle. Go ahead and get those 3 stars that way. Alright, now he's turning into the dark matter thing. His first attacks are going to be a laser, so get out of the way of that. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you can just run to the opposite side. When he does the laser attacks, you don't have to like hover over it or anything, except you have to hover over this. That's for sure. Alright. So if you have anything inhaled, then you want to spit that out. Alright. There we go. Back to Kirby shape. And one more hit, then he's done. Oh, he's going to try and do this again. Alright. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh. Heck no. I'm not having any of this. Get out of here. I never actually seen that attack before. That was a little interesting. Guess that happens when you don't take him out quickly enough. There we go. 25 minutes, 32 seconds, and 10 milliseconds. Nice. That was nicely done. And we finished. Wow, what a freaking troll. Darn it. Alright. There we go. That was our huge victory. So, anyway. Oh no! What the heck is happening? There's an ultimate choice. Like an ultimate choice. I wonder what it would be. Yo, that meter blew up like a volcano. Alright, so got sweet free. Alright, so I've already seen this. Because I've done this ahead of time, but look at how quickly look at how messed up this gets. Got Kirby and Happy. Some sauce, more sauce, more sauce. Look, that is just messed up right there. I found that hilarious when I first saw it. Now, actually, that face Kirby makes is actually a reference to evil Kirby in, or an evil Kirby in the Kirby TV show Kirby Right Back at Ya. It's like when Kirby, this demon frog crawls inside of Kirby, and then he starts destroying everything. That was actually interesting. It's actually quite interesting that they referenced that show. But so Soul Melter is definitely for next time, but I still have yet to beat this. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna occasionally try and stream myself doing this, like basically how I did this. No copy abilities or no allies. I've been trying to do this without those. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stream this. So if make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to know when those are happening, because ooh, I cannot do this in a recording session. I'm really bad at these kind of things. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is probably for next time. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.